Right. We already got people in the chat. Can
Look
everybody
at all you stinky people,
can everybody hear us?
little stinkers. Hey, the pug was first. Look at this man go.
I see audio.
There is audio, but
That looks promising.
yes.
Let's see. All right.
All right.
I think so. If you go game, I'm gonna be mad, says Coffee. Everyone, okay, Nathan, don't be a pain.
Game?
Looks like it's game time for me, says Nathan. What is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Who's having a chai coffee? Nathan is.
Oh, okay. Okay.
June's here. We got Pug. Pug was first, but he didn't say first.
No, he said
He
here,
said here.
which, for his generation, he's used to having roll call, and that's fine. We love Pug anyway.
Let's see. All right, I've got my list.
Yes, yes. That's true. Bunny, you are not a stinky bunny. You are a coffee bunny, which is different.
I mean,
sometimes coffee can be stinky.
Well, you could be both.
You could
they
be
could be unrelated yet both.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. I'm just trolling. All right, fair enough. Sneaky Spider, Heather. Hey, everybody. All right, we're just letting it populate.
Yes, indeed.
Coffee does not smell good to me, says June. I love the smell of coffee.
It sounds like a personal problem.
You know how some people, what is it, like cilantro? Cilantro tastes like soap. It's like a DNA thing. You can just genetically, same with, asparagus and pea. Some people experience things differently. So it's possible that maybe there's like a gene for coffee not smelling good, which is sad. I'm sorry, June. Yeah. That is like, that's basically a disability. You could probably get money from the state.
I wasn't going that far, but fair enough.
Coffee said, okay, I feel attacked.
All right.
Because people are telling her she should. It says coffee does not smell good to me, and then somebody said coffee should shower then, and coffee said I feel attacked.
Yeah, no, that's not cool, y'all. Don't get all up on the coffee bunny.
I'm double fisting today, you guys. I'm highly caffeinated.
Yes.
All right.
All right. Time to push the button.
Let's do it.
Hello, kids. Welcome to the torture half hour.
All right.
Miffy after midnight.
Time for some dinosaurs.
It's always in the back of my head.
I got it.
Yeah.
Get it.
It's so weird.
I think this might be our last ever podcast. What number is this? It's the final.
It's a good number.
This was a good one. No one has ever looked that guilty.
How do we sound, you guys? Are we Hey Tomo. Are we normal? Are we in the normal range?
Speaking over the music right now, so
yeah. But if they can hear me, well, then we're in the normal range. Okay. No one's answering. They're just talking amongst themselves.
There's that time. All right, folkers. Welcome in to another After Midnights. Tonight's topic is the top 5 trends from 2005 we hope would die a fiery death in a burning cauldron of trash.
2005 was 21 years ago, so I think most of those
25
trends did die.
That one.
Yeah.
No, according to some of the things I was reading, no, they didn't. That's kind of the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those low-rise jeans and shit.
Well, a lot of things are coming back.
Yeah.
They don't stay dead. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yes, we're talking about last year.
Right.
And you and I, being part of the youth culture as we are, being young, spry spring chickens, we are absolutely plugged in to all the trends. So it's not like we're going to totally have to rely on the chat this time. Yes. Okay. /S. I don't know. I made a thing of like some trends I got from the internet, and some of them I was already aware of. Obviously, number one with the bullet
is Labubus.
6'7".
Oh, okay. 6'7". 6'7" and Labubus are tied. Everything that I read on like Reddit or other places were just like, those were the ones most stated was Labubus and 6'7". Those both, everyone wants them to die.
And then what about things that are still a trend in 2025 that I've hated for many, many years? Does that count?
No, because if it started in 2025,
it has to have started in 2025, or maybe it was just.
Make up the rules and we got to Oh,
Okay, well then I'm making the rule that it could just,
okay.
as long as it was a big trend in 2025,
Ah.
even if that's not the origin,
Hmm.
lip filler, it's time. It's time for it to
Oh yeah,
go.
no. People actually did start going against that. Although I love that they were like, "Nah, stop blowing your lips up like you look like you were, mouth sexing a blowfish." They're more like, "Nah, like just do it with makeup." It's like, okay, great.
I hate that too. I hate the lip
Yeah,
outline.
nah.
There's what's the comedian that was like Seinfeld did a whole thing about like, we know you have lips. We can see you don't need it. There's a thing where they're gonna like, highlight their lips.
Right.
It's like the lips are clear enough.
Right.
And then they started with the blowfish stuff, and it just is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
And I need you ladies to just stop.
Yeah, I can tell you a brief story about my when I was at my gym working with my trainer Jeff. A woman came in while Jeff and I are working with me and doing weight training and all that other stuff that I do. There's a group of people working out that are doing that sort of. It's the same idea as CrossFit. It's just like a bunch of crazy workout stuff, and you back to back to back to back, and you're just all doing it.
Like
You do
circuit training,
rotations,
basically.
circuit training, yeah, stuff
Yeah.
like that. And without missing a beat, this woman comes in with her, what I assume was her boyfriend or lover or whomever, and I just couldn't. And I turned to Jeff and I was like, "You get 3 guesses who the influencer is."
Mm.
And she looked damn near anorexic, thigh gap for days, big old lips that had no business being on her, and clearly fake boobs.
The other trend, and again, these are like over the last few years, but similar to that. And you were in the gym when this happened, right?
Right.
Do you get the people in the gym who like set up their phone and then do their workout and they're just like mugging the camera and doing, and it's just like, just get off the equipment. I need to use it too. I don't want to be on your video.
Right. And that shit.
We're so boomering out on this
No, no, no,
episode.
no, 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 no. I'm with you on that one because that's just bullshit. Like if you're doing it because you have to practice your form,
Right.
like I've seen people doing that when they're doing squats. They're not
Yeah,
even
yeah.
looking at it. They
Sure.
look back and they're like, okay, I'm not blowing my back out with 250 pounds and I'm fucking deadlifting or whatever.
No, it's like the
that makes
juice
sense.
bros or the girls who are like perfectly set up so that the butt is what's showing.
Yeah.
That's who it is that annoys
And
me.
I appreciate those videos, ladies.
Well,
But
on that tip, Nigoth is saying also the BBLs, so the lip filler and the
Mhm.
fake butts. Fake
Mhm.
butts, I do, yeah, not a fan.
not a fan. The way they do them, I've never seen a BBL. Well, not never. I very rarely see a BBL that I'm like,
Here's
I'm
the
just like,
problem, though. You wouldn't know, right? If it was a good BBL, you'd be like,
Right.
damn, that girl has a great butt. What we
Right.
noticed are the terrible hatchet jobs.
Right.
And so I don't know that that's fair, but I also just think live with the butt you're dealt. Play the butt you're dealt, ladies, and go to the gym and do, it's just, I'm not getting pec implants or something. Like I just had to work my ass off. And like, same thing with, I have skinny legs. I'm doing the best I can, but they're just going
They're just gonna be skinny.
to be skinny.
Yeah.
And that's life. And I'm living with it.
When I was squatting my most, I have stretch marks on my thighs from when I was squatting the most, and my thighs still didn't grow that big. Like I'm not Captain Big Thigh. I'm a chicken leg motherfucker like this guy.
I wish you were. You need what kind of shirt would that be for Captain Big Thigh instead of an S?
It'd be BT,
Just like a big chicken leg. Just because,
but bigger, but big drumstick.
chickens actually have big ass thighs.
They
That's
do,
that's
yeah.
the thing.
Yeah.
I guess it's the calves that are the problem. Okay, we're totally ignoring the chat, and they've mentioned a
as
bunch of
normal.
things. So 6-7 is on the list. Coffee. She said, if it's not on the list, I'm going to start using all caps. I did see that. Shane with the hello, fellow teens. Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Hey,
yes.
fellow kids.
That is us.
And Labubu's. Yeah, that was on the list too. Although I don't I don't care. It's the same as Beanie Babies. It's the same as there's always a trend of stupid things that nobody needs that become basically like stocks.
Right.
You buy them so that they will increase in value and then you can sell them. And then somebody gets stuck holding the bag. At some point, that trend dies and you have an entire shed full of Labubus and you're the one. It's like musical chairs.
Right.
You're the one without a chair at the end.
Right.
You crapped out. So everybody's just investing in these stupid little dolls. It's the same as NFTs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it. And this is one of those times when I'm exceedingly thankful that I'm as oblivious as I am to pop culture, because all this shit just misses me. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Sarah Fine says, I've heard there can be odor issues for BBLs.
Yes, there can be.
Well, there can be odor issues.
Certain bacteria take over in certain parts of the body and in the butt, depending on certain things.
Okay.
It goes away.
I don't want to go there. Fake eyelashes, coffee. Yes, that is annoying too. Those are weird. And then also like sometimes they come off and, you know,
Oh,
on
the
a
best, the
pillow or
best.
something. And
I love it when it starts coming off in the middle of a girl trying to like chat you up or talk to you, which hasn't happened to me in forever, but this used to happen once or twice. And they're just talking to you, and it's like watching someone's dentures fall out mid conversation with you. You're just like, "Eh, oh," and it's like, "Meh, meh, meh, meh."
Niga says, yeah, but Beanie Babies were cute. Labubus are creepy like Furbies. I guess. I mean, I don't ever find these things. Use also the like Cabbage Patch dolls. Those things were creepy. I don't know.
Ooh, I'm gonna go. Here's one I think we both can agree on though. AI advertising. AI advertising.
Just
I
AI
think
slop. That's
right.
under the
AI
umbrella of AI slop,
Sure,
which is
I'll
on my
go
list.
absolutely. AI slop all day. I can't take it anymore. It wasn't a long birthing period or gestation period for me, but I definitely can't take it anymore. I don't. I especially hate when you catch it like a few words or sentences in when you're like, AI voice. Like they miss a pronunciation of a word or they miss a thing, and you're like, oh, this was clearly somebody from a third world country trying to earn some money, which makes me feel bad for hating it. But clearly, you don't do any of this. This is you barely typing it up, running it through like 16 different chat GPTs, and then spitting it out with a voice.
Well, I get really annoyed with the games that they're
Mhm.
advertising that use AI imagery, and that's not in the game.
Right.
They just created
Well,
AI
they did
imagery.
that forever though.
Yeah,
Like they used to do that in every video game
but
ever.
now it's so much more effective because
Right.
it looks good. It looks because AI is actually killing it with that stuff,
Right.
but that's not what the game looks like.
Yeah.
Scalpers says coffee. Scalpers, yes. Again, and not a trend.
Not even, yeah, they've been forever.
It's been forever, but again, these are trends that we hope die in 2026. I don't know if we said
I mean, they're
2025 trends.
people I hope die.
People who scalp. Scalpers. That could also be the humans who
Yeah.
do the scalping,
Yes.
as opposed to just the practice of scalping.
Yeah.
We should scalp the scalpers.
Slowly
And
with
put
butter
their-
knives.
Yeah, we'll display them. Here you go. With the
No, that's too quick.
rebuttal.
And besides, I'm not that accurate with it. I'll take their skull off.
It's not for me. It's not even scalpers. You know who it is? It's Ticketmaster.
Oh, I mean, but Ticketmaster again. That's been forever. They've just been assholes for forever.
Just any concert ticket situation is terrible these days.
Yeah,
It really is bad. It's unpleasant all around.
Lisa says, as a marketeer, AI is the bane of my existence. Yeah.
I bet.
I can imagine. Yeah.
AI in general, no, I'm not there. We had people saying ChatGPT. I'm still finding it very useful. I kind of like ChatGPT in a lot of ways. It's just that the downsides are becoming very apparent. We already knew what they were, but it's also getting better. Like the hallucinations are getting less. I think it's becoming more and more useful as a tool, and it's becoming more and more terrible as a tool for people who are awful.
Right. I don't know how it became so, but it's gotten less good at editing videos. I don't know how, or not video, editing photographs. I don't know how that happened. It used to do a pretty good job of editing out like gas mains so that we could actually do
You and I talked about this. I can do that on my iPhone for you.
Right, but that's not what I'm talking about. I don't care. I'm talking about when I'm not next to you and I don't have an iPhone nearby.
Where are you? You're trying to do it in ChatGPT?
At work, at ChatGPT. I put it in, and fucking a month ago, it worked just fine.
That's interesting because it has objectively gotten better at images. Like ChatGPT 5.2 is the best image generator out there. And so I don't know about like adjusting images and taking things out. But again, you can do, there's a million tools where you just touch the thing. We'll go into this offline. We will sidebar. But multi mukbang, that thing was a trend a long time ago. I didn't even know that was still a thing. It's like where people watch people
Eat a
eat.
huge amount. And I just think that is the most Western bullshit thing. Like you get that there are people who are hungry watching you now, right? Like that's just fucked.
Well, then I could understand that being food porn. If I was in a third world country, I'd be like, then I do want to watch people eat a bunch of meals and be like, it's like porn. It is the real definition of food porn.
Okay.
Probably jerk off to that. But we live in a first world country where it's just weird to watch people eat a lot. You could do that. I mean, just go sit at a McDonald's.
Yeah.
And be creepy and drool.
You can do that shit. I'm not.
Ticketing in Japan is tedious but affordable. They're also of the same price, but lottery for seats. Lottery is kind of the only way you can do it because if there's more, that's the problem with capitalism is that a lot of this just has to do with supply and demand.
Right.
There's too many people who want to go see Taylor Swift and there's not enough tickets. So scalpers, go crazy. And that's where the ticket lottery kind of has to come in. You have to sort of like pick and choose who's going to get to see and you can't just base it on who's willing to pay the most. Otherwise, that's a scalper economy.
Right.
And it's a shitty, like, privilege economy. Mukbang is from South Korea. Okay.
Okay. I blame the South Koreans then.
Niga says she watches those food eating contests though. And Sarah Fine says, I agree. Those are kind of like a mukbang, but I like the competitive element. It's also, those also make me uncomfortable.
Dude, those are nausea inducing. I can't watch them.
Yeah. What I don't like is when they dip in like water, they dip like the hot dog bun in the water, and then they just like, I don't know. That shouldn't be allowed. You should have to actually eat the food instead of just wet it and shove it down your gullet.
It's gross either way. I don't like it, but cool.
First dibs for tickets go to long-term members of the fan club, Tomo says there. That's another interesting. That's kind of a little bit more fair than just basing it on who has the most money, I guess. It's like your biggest fans, catering to the biggest fans.
Like you guys. We turned down a lot of people to come to our fucking after midnights. You guys are the people we wanted here.
Coffee says reaction videos. I don't know if those bother me. I don't really watch them.
There are a couple of people that I watch reaction videos. I found this one girl who I really enjoy watching because she's from a Ukrainian family, and she grew up with none of the shit that we did, and now she's in the Air Force, and she watches shit for the very first time. Movies we've all seen. Like she just recently watched Jurassic Park for the first time. I thought that was fucking amazing because like watching her watch something for the first time and have that amazing like is so good.
That's kind of cool. That's the one thing. I don't have children, right? And that's one of the things that I think I'm missing out on is like that experience of experiencing someone else getting to see. Like I got to see Jurassic Park when it first came out in the theater, and I did have that feeling.
Right.
And showing that to your kids, there is that. What's the word for it that I'm looking for? The secondhand experience, basically. Where you get to re-experience the magic of that again. And they have a lot of that stuff I like with music, right? And it's like people listen to Nirvana for the first time or whatever. The problem I have with reaction videos is that a lot of them are fake and bullshit. And that sucks. And especially with AI now, you're just going to have reaction videos of, that aren't real. And are like Godzilla's first reaction to watching Bambi.
I would see that.
Deep cut. Very demure, very mindful, says Coffee. Was that a 2025 thing?
I thought that was a 2024 thing.
I thought that was the year before.
Yeah.
But maybe.
Am I tripping? I don't know.
It didn't become a thing in my life, but I knew about it.
Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Yeah, everyone's saying that was a 2024 trend.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I had some other ones. Age verification can go fucking die. And it's going to be more.
You're just mad because it's making you verify how old you are.
Well, it hasn't come here yet. I haven't had to do that.
Oh, do you mean like age verification for porn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that can go fuck itself.
Yeah, no, it's happening all over the place. It's happening in half the American states, and it just rolled out in England, and it rolled out in Australia. And people are having to like bust out their DMV license to watch a facial.
Yeah, I don't think encouraging people to steal my information is a good way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want your kid watching porn, that's probably a you thing, and you should probably do a little bit better job keeping away from it. If you
That's what I'm saying. Why are we parenting?
If you can't, I get it. It's really hard to parent today. There's a lot of shit that you got to do. You can't be around, but then you get kids like us.
The thing is, kids should be able to they have to be exposed to some crazy shit when they're young.
Yeah.
You just have to, because otherwise you don't get interesting kids.
No.
People have to grow up to have some ticks and weirdness for their lives to be interesting.
Yeah.
And so you got to have throw a little trauma in there.
Yep.
And, come on, guys. Stop being, it's not nanny state. We can't do this.
You can't hothouse the entire childhood population. Is just not going to come out with good strong kids. We want kids who can survive a world war. No, we don't. But
do we all need to get fake IDs now? Yeah, pretty much. Let's see. Other things that I had are remotely operated household robots. This trend of like household robots is becoming a thing. Everyone's shooting for this. There are a lot of different versions of this. But right now, the only ones that work and the way they work is that there's people just controlling the robot. So they're looking through its eyes and they're controlling the robot with like a suit. And so you basically have like a weird ass person in your house all the time who you don't know who it is. They're sitting in, and a lot of this is going to get outsourced to like India. So you just got some weird Indian guys sitting in your house. And it might make for some interesting conversations, I guess, but I don't want that.
Yeah, I'm good.
So they need to, if they're going to do household robots, they need to actually get to the point where the AI works.
Mhm.
I don't think it's ready for prime time. And in the meantime, it's creepy.
Yeah, I don't want some random stranger, especially in a robot body, in my home doing shit, because I don't like, if I had bajillions of monies, I would hire servants, and sure, then that makes sense. But like, unless I can afford a manservant, I'd get the fuck out of here.
But you also know like when they're listening and when they're not, and when they're, you have quarters for them
Right.
where they go somewhere else. Whereas this thing's sitting there, and even though it's just not moving, you don't know who's plugged into it at that point.
Right.
It's a little spy in your house.
Yeah.
Sneaky Spider said, 100% true. Weird makes awesome people.
Yeah.
And also, serial killers and shit. But you got to have a few.
Eggs broken.
That makes life interesting too.
Yeah.
Why you got to be Indian though, says Negoth. Sorry, Negoth, but come on.
Are we really going to have this discussion, Nigoth?
Everything remote and robotic seems like more trouble than it's worth, says Sarah Fine. Yeah.
At this point,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think at this point, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna develop to the point where I fucking cross my finger holes that we are getting towards Star Trek. But yeah, at this point, it's gonna suck.
You mentioned, we don't have Rosie the robot yet, but eventually that'll be fun.
That was not
She's
Star Trek,
also
but
a
let's move
sex
the fuck
robot.
on. Yes.
No, Jetsons, but
Yeah.
we're moving in the direction of sex robots, but we're not there yet. And until we get there, thumbs down.
Yeah.
All organs down. You mentioned advertising.
Mhm.
One thing that I do think became a big deal last year was rage bait as advertising and as a way to get clicks. So people like literally going and doing things that they know are obnoxious and terrible in order to just drum up engagement. There's this guy, Jake, whatever the fuck his name is, who goes out. He has bodyguards, these huge bodyguards. He goes on the street. He knocks into people really hard. And then when they turn around, they're like, what the fuck? Then his bodyguard steps in between them and he like laughs behind him. That's his whole fucking thing. And he has become huge.
I see. This is why I'm not a gun owner. I'm not. I'm not allowed because I know I
Thank
would
you.
see something like that
Jack
and
Doherty
shoot
is his
him
name.
in the head.
His name's Jack Doherty, says the chat.
Yeah, and Jack Doherty needs to get lead salad.
Oh.
And no, I don't.
So much hate, but the problem is the hate is what's fueling, and it's working because people write comments, mean comments, and like, well, I'd kick your ass if I ever saw you. But that's an extra comment. That's more engagement for him.
Right.
He loves it. He feeds off it.
Right.
And this shit has become, and there are actually companies that are doing it. There was a company that had an AI little companion thing, and they called it like fake friend or something. And they put all these ads up in New York, and they knew that it was going to piss people off. Like liberals were going to get super mad about the idea of like you're creating a fake friend that people carry around. And they made it really triggering so that they would get a bunch of reporters calling and saying like, so many people are mad at you.
Right.
And they're like, that's great. Keep writing about us. So rage bait as advertising and engagement farming is just the worst.
Yeah.
It's what's making the internet suck. It sucks in so many ways, but the worse.
Yeah.
Yep. Bad attention is still attention. Exactly. Same thing as any publicity is good publicity is kind of the new theory. Coffee said MAGA is a trend I'd like to see go. That was a lot more than 2025. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Aura farming. Yeah. That's kind of the same. Aura farming where people just try to drum up attention but that's kind of always been Instagram, basically, like
Yeah. That's
cultivating
that is
fake persona.
Yeah, but that's TikTok in a nutshell. Like, if you're just, why do you think we have influencers? Because people they either want to do what we do, which is, be jackasses and have people enjoy their jackassery, but also what we do is we give back a little bit. And then there's people who are just like, ooh, watch me eat a bunch of food and unwrap this box I sent myself. Like,
I mean, I don't like that stuff, but it's not objectionable to me as much as things that end up in my feed that are intentionally offensive so
Mhm.
that I'll get mad and so that they then will get more attention.
Right. If I saw something that just made me mad, I'd be like, well, click. And like,
Very similar to like the prank stuff that so I guess that has been a few years.
yeah.
Yeah. Rage is manipulation. Yes, exactly. Let's see. I also had this is just a me thing because a lot of people like it,
Hmm.
but fast TV is pissing me off. The fact that everything's going back to ad supported. We went through phases where we
Mhm.
had television where you had to watch ad breaks,
Mhm.
where you had to go get a snack or whatever,
Mm.
but you couldn't skip them.
Mm.
And then we got TiVo and we got streaming, and you could totally skip ads, and ads went away from television forever. And now, free ad supported television, which is called fast TV, like Pluto and Tubi and all these things, and ad supported versions of Netflix and Prime and all these things. And it's like you keep having to pay more to not have ads,
Mhm.
and they're making them harder and harder to skip and to avoid. And we're just going back to a situation like YouTube. I watch some YouTube now, and I just have to wait between the ads, and I'm like, God, this is like the bad old days.
Right. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I never liked ads. My dad and I we would reach for the one of us had to
Ooh.
man the mute button, and we would just be watching X-Files or Star Trek or something, just mute, wait the fucking 3 minutes or whatever it was, and then unmute. And it drove me batshit crazy.
Especially, I mean, that's a good example, but also it's worse when it's like a dramatic or like a horror movie
Oh,
and
yeah.
the killer's about to jump out, and then it's like, drink Pepsi.
Yeah.
And it just ruins it.
Yeah. Come see fucking Little Mermaid on Ice. What the fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And because my algorithm is so fucked, it's always some weird shit that I have no interest in. And I'm like, how
Come
do
see furries on ice.
yeah, I'm like, who do you think I am?
We know who you are.
Calling people main character all the time. Yeah, that's annoying. Crystal said everything needing a subscription for sure. It's just more and more subscriptions. For me, this is the Photoshop problem. Like Adobe Photoshop. There's no reason I should have to pay every month to have Photoshop.
No.
There's no excuse for that. And it's everything is trying to do that now.
Yeah.
Because it's smart.
It's not smart. It's evil, but
Smart if
like-
you're trying to make money.
yeah,
on people.
I just hate that shit because it's like, dude, I bought the thing. Give me the ability to do the thing I bought this for. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, two good ones coming up. Lisa Moynes, 9370, said, sick of two-factor authentication. Thank God. Yes.
Yeah, except for the fact that the first time you get hacked, you're like, ah, fuck.
I don't care. Hack me. I don't want to have to go to my
Hack me,
email.
baby.
It's at my work to everything now. Like anytime I want to log into something, it's go check your email. And some of them go to the email, some of them go to my phone, some are
yeah.
text, some don't go through, and you just sit there and you're like, well, I can't do the thing anymore.
Right. That annoys the shit out of me. And also I'm gonna go full old man shakes fist at sky. The fact that Google has gotten so big that they don't give a fuck anymore. And so if something isn't working, you can't call anyone to have it be fixed. Like there's
Yes.
a two-factor authentication that is whatever the
Authentication.
fuck that is tied to my boss's email that goes to my phone.
Yeah.
We don't want it there anymore. We've tried doing everything we can to turn it off.
Can't stop it.
Just
And there's no one to talk to.
nope.
It's,
Can't change it.
You get like the chat thing, and it's not a person, and it's not even a good AI. It's not an LLM. It's just it responds to 3 different word combinations, and if you don't do those, you end up in a cycle.
Right. And then they always like, oh yeah, hey, your answer's online. No, it isn't.
Yes, subscriptions were good. Two-factor. So there is hopefully going to be a solution for that pretty soon. Biometric identification is basically solving that to an extent. There's passkeys now where you just show it uses the Face ID. It uses this kind of stuff, and you skirt past all that. So I know that Silicon Valley is aware of this and working on solutions. And I think this is going to be one of those temporary problems where everything now is two-factor authentication, and it's getting annoying, and it's actually getting in the way of people doing their jobs. And so I think there will be a solution in the next couple of years. ASMR coffee. First off, ASMR has been around a long time.
Yes.
And I guess we decided that doesn't really matter. Was it particularly big, though, in 2025? I feel like it has kind of died out. And also, I don't really have a problem with it. I liked it to help me sleep to some extent.
I sleep nightly because of Frenchie ASMR.
Oh, you're a French guy.
I cannot sleep without him. I can, but it's
I should
really
just have
annoying.
Bryce come over and whisper in your ear.
Oh God, no. No.
My good friend Bryce has a great French accent.
No, it's a very special kind of Frenchman who can whisper in my ear and have me go to sleep, not wake up and
You,
reach for a
you
sharp
haven't
object.
tried Bryce. We
You
don't know.
don't need to. I've spoken with Bryce, and no part of me was like, speak more Frenchman.
I have to use fingerprint, text, and a pen on my work device. Yep.
Mm.
That is annoying. The other thing I had was politicians tweeting or sending out. They just
Yeah, I don't think if you're in public office, you
Mhm.
should be allowed at all to be on social media
I mean,
whatsoever.
Trump is obviously the worst, but other people have picked it up. And now, like even Gavin Newsom, who I kind of like, I get that he's playing Trump's game and fucking with Trump,
Mhm.
but like, I don't know. It's one of those when they go low, we go high. We don't, we're just all funneling into this and it's becoming worse and worse.
Right.
And it's just gross to have politicians being like all in caps and using memes. Fucking JD Vance using memes constantly. And I'm just like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's cringe and fucking embarrassing. But, I guess MAGA is all together anyway. Elon Musk is a trend I don't want to see anymore, says Comfy. Yeah. Feel ya. That was
And just so that June knows we're not ignoring her, June, I've seen what you put on there several times. I don't want to address that because we try not to get political here. I agree with you. I don't think entirely, but let's not address this. If you want to chat about it offline, I'm happy to go over with it and be there for you to vent. But
oh, I see.
yeah, and I don't want to get into it. It's too fucked a situation for our happy weird little podcast. So
Yeah.
I'm not for it. But I feel you, and I'll talk with you about it offline.
It's not a trend, but it's a thing that is definitely problematic.
Yep.
Let's see. I had the last thing I had, which I am conflicted about,
Mhm.
and then we'll do a short list here, or you can throw in whatever you've got. AI music, which I put on the list quite a while ago, and then there's been some AI music that I really like, and I'm so mad
This
about
motherfucker,
it.
he will come into my room, interrupt my masturbation to come into my room and be like, listen to the song. It's amazing. It's AI. I'm like, what the fucking fuck? Why would you tell me that?
I'm just shocked that there's like, I keep listening to these songs and not knowing they're AI, and then
Mhm.
being like, God damn it.
So you share that with me?
Yeah.
Here, monkey, have this. It's gross.
Yeah,
That's all you're doing with music.
Yeah, sharing the pain. It's like I taste this. It's
nasty.
terrible.
Yeah, I don't want to. No.
But also like some of it's good, and I'm trying not to listen to this stuff, but like it's really good songs, and I'm like, God damn it. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just
I don't like.
don't
I will
need
be honest.
humans anymore.
I will be honest about this. I don't care about I used to be a musician. I used to be a singer. I don't care. Let AI make whatever music you want, but you have to have on there, this is AI produced. There has to be labels. If we
Yeah.
have labels for fucking, objectionable content or lyrics, you fucking have labels for AI music.
But how is that? I mean, what's the
The
point?
point
of it?
is, so you basically know you are getting something in which no human had any process involving.
Right.
And if you want to actually support an artist, if you want to actually enjoy artistry as opposed to beep bloop bleep bleep bloop, like bleep bloop can sound cool. I don't have a problem with it. I just hate that it might take or be disguised as actual people doing
Yeah.
musical things.
I agree, and I think like especially with video and photo too, there's going to be an economy where an economy of authenticity, right?
Mhm.
Where there are going to be, I think, businesses that come out that
Mhm.
basically exist to verify and digitally sign
Mhm.
this media so that you can be like, all right, this was made by a human. What I think the problem is that the further we go, the less people are going to care. So they're just going to keep ignoring what like they're still going to download the songs from the AI, and AI is going to be making more and more of the songs, and people are going to care less and less, and you're pushing out the artists. So yes, for the people to whom that matters, I think that's a good thing.
Mhm.
I think there are going to be less and less of those people in a couple generations, and we're kind of doomed when it comes to
Okay.
music, photography, art.
See, this is why I need to start taking my antidepressant before we have these fucking things, because that was the most depressing thing. We're fucked. There's no way around it, and music will die, and there'll be no artists left. Sweet. Another reason I'm not a gun owner, so we didn't have to clean it up.
Tomo said that's a good point. AI content is also totally pirated from human products that have gone through an AI. Yeah, well, soon it's just going to be a completely like incestuous feedback loop. But it is also unfair that the reason there's good AI music is because it's just pirating good music and then reconfiguring it.
Yeah, it's just basically copying. Oh, this worked. This had a lot of people like it. I will do something similar. Look at me go.
And I agree with all of you that AI music and AI content should be identified. I just don't think that in the long term that's going to matter. I think that just delays the inevitable, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you have any others?
Sorry, got distracted. Coffee Bunny has this unique ability to cut right through all of the other comments and hit me with something where I'm like, I must answer it. I think the Stanley Cups things was 24. I don't think it was 25.
What was the Stanley Cup thing?
Basically, these people like slaughtering each other to get like a super pink, whatever Stanley Cup holdery thing. It was
Slaughtering each other?
well, not slaughtering each other, but definitely like roughing each other up in like, where was it? Targets or where was it? Walmart's? I don't know. It was this big ass fucking drink cup. I don't know. People were going crazy for it.
Oh, I didn't know about that trend. Coffee says short TV series and then having to wait years for the next season. I'm experiencing that right now because I very much enjoyed Pluribus, even though it's a complicated recommend. There are things I don't like about it, but I'm very invested. And then now they're like, yeah, we're going to make a second season. And they're literally saying it's going to be like 2.5 years. And that's wild. And I'm watching.
That's also a hell of a pitch. Like, so you're gonna purposefully not ride the wave of your good fortune?
Yeah, we're gonna wait until everyone's forgotten about it, and
then bringing it back.
Although, how long was it for Fallout? Because it was kind of fun. Because did you watch Fallout?
No, I still haven't seen Fallout.
Shit, it's good.
I know everyone keeps saying so. I'm gonna wait till all that shit has died down. It has all the maximum seasons. Then I'm gonna watch it all.
Okay. Well, it is back, and I started too early because it's only like 3 episodes in. For some reason, I thought the new series had run its course, but it got me to go back and rewatch the whole series because I didn't remember anything, and then I just remembered liking it, and now I'm like, oh god, this is so good, and I get to re-experience it, and now I'm stuck because I am caught up. I hate that. I hate having to wait. That's the thing that I hate. I like the Netflix model. Release everything all at once and let me fucking binge. I want the binge model. I don't want to have to wait a week in between because I forget what happened last week.
Give me my pile of heroin. I will do it at my leisure.
I want to shoot these television shows directly into my veins.
Yes, into your brain hole. I got it.
About 18 months between season 1 and 2 of Fallout. Yeah, about 1.5 years. That's, says Lisa Moyes.
I mean, but that's as quick as they could fucking make the thing.
That's not bad. I mean, for considering what it is too, it's very high production value. Yeah. A lot of money. Fallout's really good. Reminds me of wacky sci-fi shows. Yeah, I agree, Tom.
Yum, yum, yum.
It's probably my favorite thing right now. Although Pluribus, very, very much enjoying. I recommended all these things to my mom, and I'm forgetting how like the divide it feels like between the things that she's into and the things I'm into has grown more over the years. And I was like, she was like, would I like Sinners? And I was like, yeah. And my mom was like, messaged me like, what the fuck? It's just like, who doesn't like Sinners?
Right.
So good.
Yeah.
But it's like a bunch of vampires. And a lot of sex and stuff. Yeah. And I was just like, oh yeah, actually, now that I think about it. Sorry, Mom.
I mean, just like my parents, I was like, oh, dude, you should totally watch Shaun of the Dead. It's great, like playing on the zombie thing. It's fucking hilarious. And the first thing they're like, Jesus!
Because it is ultimately
a zombie show.
It is a zombie movie.
Yeah,
like, it's still kind of scary, honestly, and a lot of gore.
Gore-ish. It's so obviously like George Romero style gore, where you're like, really, he's pulling the head all the way off via scalp. Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like it's splatter. Like the Bears. What does that mean? I don't know what people are talking about. Netflix doesn't release all at once all the time, though.
Yeah, it goes series by series.
Nathan, with some of the reality TV shows, but they do it in bunches, in batches still. So it'll be like 4 at a time. And that's somewhat reasonable. I feel like, okay, I can watch 4 at a time. And then I feel like that's a fair way of them. Yes,
right.
They're cutting you off. Yeah. And that's a reason, instead of like, 60 minutes and cutting me off.
Right.
If I've been sitting here for 5 hours, fair enough, well played, Netflix. Yes. I should take a break.
Probably take but asking me to take my 1 beer and go home, fuck out of here.
Crystal says, actually, it's not enduring. I'm tired of them all coming out with a new alcohol. What? Where would we?
Crystal?
What were we talking about?
Are you by yourself, or did we just entirely miss a thing?
Certain Starbucks cups? I don't know. I'm lost on the chat. Okay, so we all agreed on a few things here. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No, I did not.
We all agreed pretty much on like lip filler, excessive body modification, or like
Oh, she was talking about celebrity endorsed alcohols. Yeah,
oh yeah, that's a good one
yeah, I
because that
don't.
became huge. Conor McGregor, Ryan Reynolds, everybody has like a buy my
Well,
rot gut.
so it wasn't rock, but that was the thing. It wasn't
Someone's
rock gut for
good.
some of them.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing with Ryan Reynolds thing is that I'm not even a huge gin guy, but it's pretty good gin. Like it wasn't bad.
There's no good or bad gin. It just tastes like ass. It's all
Okay.
fucking horrible.
Well, anyway, so that was one of the things. Like a couple of them were good, but the problem was that they were not par.
Matthew Lillard apparently has his own alcohol.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, George Clooney's
that's the literal bottom of the barrel.
George Clooney and whoever the fuck had a tequila, or it was tequila or mezcal or something. And I drank some of it. It's like, this is not worth it. I don't even like tequila.
You liked Conor McGregor's thing, didn't you?
Well, yeah, Conor, like proper 12, but was that his or was that just endorsed by
Did he
him?
just become an endorser?
Yeah, I think it's just endorsed by him. Like proper 12 was good. You liked it. You were like, it's actually pretty fucking smooth.
Is that what you had at your wedding?
No, that was the McCullen 18.
I
You
don't know
ass.
anything about this crap. It all tastes like ass to me. It's a matter of how smoothly it goes down, but I don't enjoy the taste anyway. I don't enjoy the taste of any alcohol. I'm just like, that didn't hurt as much as normal alcohol. And I don't drink hard alcohol anymore. Those fucking angel tree videos people were doing in December to make themselves look better. I don't know about that. The horror movie based and also involves the band Ice Nine Kills. What? Stone Cold Steve Austin's been doing his own beer for years. That's right.
He drank enough of it and figured he knows what he likes.
Coffee Hall videos are from a long time ago, and I think that's not as big as it used to be. People saying cooked, yeah, or chopped. Like we could go on about.
I'm not willing
because I'm not using any of that.
Yeah, I'm not willing to boomer out on the new generation's terminology. Y'all could say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit.
Even
I've actually
6'7"?
adopted fire once or twice, but like it's
Fire from like 1999.
So it's not like I'm holding on to funky fresh. Come on, bro.
Tubular.
Yeah. Fuck
No
outta
one
here.
ever said
No
that.
one said that. No, that was not a big thing unless you were actively doing it ironically.
Amy,
Amy,
welcome.
you late?
You are late. Throw
Get
in
out.
any ideas that you have right before we do our short list. Because I'm putting like lip filler / BBLs,
Yes.
anything that is aggressively excessive.
aggressive sexual body mortification. Yeah.
Body modding.
I would say mortification, but yeah, sure. Modding is fine. I meant when I said mortification.
But like again, I'm not saying it's always a bad thing because we don't know. When it's done well, you don't know. You're just like, wow, that's hot.
Mhm.
So I'm not saying it's a terrible thing. I'm just saying like bad or excessive
Excessive.
excessive
When is excessive?
excessive body
That's
modding.
bad.
Yes. And that one I would definitely put on the list. You get to choose one that you'll definitely put on the list. What is it? 6'7", AI slop, Labubu's, age verification, fast TV,
I'm gonna go.
rage
I'm gonna
bait
go-
advertising or rage
gonna-
bait.
Yeah, I'm gonna go AI slop.
AI slop.
AI slop's got to die.
I agree, but it won't.
No, but I want it to.
I would. What I'll take off here is Labubu's. I don't care about them. It's fine. I don't care if people want to waste their money on stupid things.
Okay.
What would you take off? We have AI music, subscriptions, politicians tweeting, rage bait, remotely operated house robots. I'm not putting those on. Fast
What's up?
TV.
Oh, so okay.
Well, I don't think that one's going to make it on anyway. So, like, what's one that you would take off?
I mean, we cannot beat fast TV. It's not. I'm going to take that off there because it's not a thing that you can beat ever. They have to make the revenue somehow, and they're not gonna.
And there is an argument to be made, especially once we started the podcast and started having to try to figure out ways to get out there and publicize. Where like I understand advertising a little more and have a little more sympathy for it because it's just like, how are you going to get in front of eyeballs?
Right.
So I don't. It's just that I personally hate television advertising. I don't even hate it that much in other capacities, but when I'm watching a show or a movie and then the mood is killed, that to me interrupts the art form. I don't mind that much when they do like, here's 5 ads and then the rest of the show is going to be.
Yeah, if you fucking front load that bitch and just all right, I have to watch 10 minutes of ads right now. Okay, click. But they know they don't do that because they know people are just gonna mute it and go off and finish jerking off or whatever. Like I get it, but I hate that. It's I'm taking that off because not you can't win.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, there's a bunch that I want to address from the chat. First off, Tubular being from California again was just
No,
it was a way to make
lies.
fun of Californians, and it wasn't something anyone said in California.
Nope.
Self checkout, I have come around on. I like it now.
I never hated self-checkout. I
Really?
was like, no, I was like, fuck yeah, great. I don't want to have to talk to people and I can do it faster than you. And I
Yeah.
know what I want.
Yeah.
And I love that it confuses old people. Like, fuck out of here, grandma, with your checkbook.
Jesus Christ. Cookies on websites coffee, that is a good one because it's not the cookies that I have a problem with. It's the fact that there was a law that was passed. I think it was like the European Union passed this thing and then it kind of became everywhere had to do it, which is the thing that says, do you want to accept these cookies? And I don't care about cookies. I would rather just put them on my phone. I don't give a fuck. I'll go delete my cookies sometimes, but I do hate that now every single website asks if you want cookies or not. And I'm like, you haven't noticed this?
No, I have noticed it, but I prefer people. I prefer there be less access to my data to try and sell it and me get more fucking random computer calls or calls from some Indian fucking thief
Why they got to be Indian?
because it usually are.
Nigoth. Nigoth is. I'm asking for Nigoth. Yes. So
You
you.
are such a Democrat.
So you.
I will protect you.
So
you
you-
who cannot speak for yourself.
So you do that. You just constantly click reject, and
Yeah.
that is worth it to you.
What? Yeah, it's just as worth it to me as like having to stop every 5 minutes of phone call.
I
with my
wish-
client.
I
and-
wish they would put more cookies on my phone so that they would actually the algorithm would figure out something I want to see so that the advertisements would have anything to do with what I actually like instead of being like boner pills. And I'm like, I don't have any problem in that area. Would you stop trying to send me shit I don't want? Okay. You want to see?
Sure.
You want some proof? I'll whip it out right now.
Please don't.
Let's see.
We will both gain and lose watchers.
Okay, well, Duncan's not going to go with the cookie thing, but that just bothers the shit out of me.
Yeah.
There was something else I wanted to address. Ooh, I'll have to read through. Cookies on websites, Tubular, self-checkout we talked about. Okay, I don't know. I guess if there are no workers on the register, that would suck. That's the thing is, the reason I feel bad about liking self-checkout is because it is taking jobs.
Okay.
No sympathy. He's like, I don't like AI when it affects me, musicians and all these people, but people doing menial labor jobs and shit can go fuck themselves.
I worked at Safeway. I
That's
don't
my
care.
point. Okay. So
Sorry, Nigoth. Nigerian. Feel better?
sell the chargers with new phones. Is that a thing they're not doing?
What?
New phones don't have chargers?
What?
Hmm.
When? Since when?
Hmm.
Mine came with a charger.
Yeah. Long ass passwords. Yeah, that kind of goes along with the.
Yeah, no. See, but this also is not really anyone's fault except fucking hackers and AI bullshit and like people scamming the fuck out of you. Like, it has to be bajillions of shit long. Like, you think I like having to type in the world's longest password for Twitch? That shit drives me out of my mind. My entire password is basically a screed against how long the password has to be. So,
He says Crystal has a point if there was no choice but to wait behind an elderly person trying to use self-checkout. But the thing is, there's usually so many of them that and a lot of the old people are like waiting in the line for the one checker. And now I can just go over and ignore them because I can go to the self-checkout. And at the Safeway on 41st, there's so many self-checkouts. I love it.
Amy, did you say they don't sell the butts with them? I had to reread that sentence like 3 times. You mean the brick?
That's what she means.
The butt.
So they sell the cord, but they
Right.
assume that you have a little brick.
Butt.
A butt.
But I was like,
I assume you have a butt. iPhone don't come with the wall plug anymore. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
That is not high on my list of things I care about.
Nope.
But I see why it could
It's
be.
fucking
kind of
annoying. I bought the fucking thing. I just paid you
That was-
$500. Give me a goddamn.
Remember when everyone was so mad that they took the headphone jack out of iPhones? They're so mad about that. People are still so mad about that. And I'm just like, dude, why? Just who is still using a freaking corded pair of headphones? Why are
I
we
didn't
doing
like it either, but I've moved on and they got it good enough that they're
Coffee's-
actually useful and they don't
this?
fall out.
Coffee's still mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, iPhone is tiny to get rid of a charger port, only wireless charging. I love having my slim iPhone. I love the wireless charging. I don't want to plug anything in if I don't have to. Let's get rid of all cables, you guys. Let's move into the 21st century. Okay, enough complaining. So we have excessive body modding and AI slop are definitely on the list.
Mhm.
I would nominate passwords and two-factor authentication. Impediments to logging into shit.
Yes.
Is that kind of encompasses all of it?
All encompassingly. Like I get it. My problem is that I also understand why it has to happen because I've had
But
my
it-
shit stolen.
But it doesn't, because there are solutions. Like they are coming out with biometrics and things that are
Right.
going to get us past this. And so in
Come
the
up with
meantime,
them
it's a
faster.
nightmare.
So come up with them faster then. Yes. If they could come up with them faster, then great. But
That's what we're saying is we
Okay,
don't
yes.
we want this to end in 2026.
okay. All right, fine.
The other one I would nominate would be subscriptions to everything.
Yes. Fuck that forever. I hate that shit so much. You sold me the thing. Let me use the fucking thing. Go suck it.
And that is very boomer of us because it is like one of those, hey, I want to own my music. I want physical copies of the things instead of just like having it in the cloud and I can access what when I want, which I think a lot of young people like. A lot of young people don't understand why having a music subscription, which I do have, but it bothers me.
That's not what I care about. I care about that they're now selling cars where you have to have subscription to do shit in the car.
Yeah.
It's your fucking car.
Yeah, that was wild.
If you charge me 5 digits for this vehicle and you don't let me use everything in that vehicle, I'm going to find where you live.
Out of control, excessive subscriptions.
Yeah. No.
And again, Photoshop. Just fuck you.
Fuck you forever.
It's a piece of software.
HP, I will never buy another HP printer ever again because they hold you
Oh,
hostage.
yeah.
You cannot do if you do without their ink and you just go month to month to month. They're like, oh yeah, it doesn't work as good. Oh yeah, it ran out super fast.
I like
Oh yeah,
I like these rant episodes.
dude.
it's,
Bro.
it's very cathartic. It's almost 4 a.m. where Lisa Moynes is in Scotland.
Mm.
So she needs to get to sleep.
All right, Lisa.
Oh, well, thank you for coming.
Love you, Nine.
Everyone's saying good night. Let's see. We're just about done here. We're almost at the hour mark. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm.
We need one more.
Okay.
I would say you choose between rage bait and age verification.
Mm.
And I don't know. Did you have a different one that you? Those are the two
Of
that
the
I would
two-
nominate.
Of the two, I hate rage bait more than I hate age verification, simply because I want anything that makes no talent annoying dickheads less beatable. Like if you want to be a rage baiter, you should sign a cultural document that says we get to beat the ever living fuck out of you if we can. You are no longer your
That's
purpose
kind of
is
why
not-
Jack Doherty, as much as I hate that kid,
Mm.
is brilliant, because that's essentially what happened. Was that a lot of these people who were rage baiting with all of the like online the pranks,
Mhm.
they got their ass beat, and so this kid
Mhm.
was like, I'm just gonna do the thing with a big bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm rage baiting and I'm immune to the repercussions, and that's why people hate him so much. But he kind of hacked the whole, ramifications, the whole consequences part of the equation.
You say that, and then I win the lotto, and I'm gonna buy that fucking guy.
Buy a bigger bodyguard.
Buy a bigger bodyguard, or
Just a-
3 of them, or just buy that
It's a
bodyguard. Be like, really, how
bodyguard.
much that kid pay you? I will pay you 3 times that right now. Let me kick the shit out.
It's a bodyguard arms race. And by the way, there is a video that's great of there's this huge MMA guy that this kid like did that to, and he went off and started like beating the crap out of all this kid's little friends, and the bodyguard was like, no, I'm good. And like just backed off.
No, I'm good.
And they all kind of ran away.
Yeah.
And everyone was so happy because he sort of finally got a little bit, but he didn't actually get hit. This kid got away.
Oh, dude, I want that kid to get kicked through a window.
Oh, coffee. Yes. Now, this is not last year, but it is a trend that continues that all of us are annoyed by. That is a great example. People fucking dancing in public places. Like the TikTok trends where people just, you're
I
having
didn't even
dinner
like-
and then you look over and someone's dancing. They break out dancing.
I didn't even like the flash mobs. I'm that much of a curmudgeon. You think I like it? You individually doing it?
It's very similar to the gym thing. It's
Yeah.
just like you're in a public place. Don't be the main character. like you don't have to be. Someone said being the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, like dude, you live in a society. You can't just bust out dancing in the line at the restaurant. We're all
if you
waiting for our
wanna do-
food.
If you want to do that shit, go get a busker's license like all these other poor motherfuckers in the corners, like playing their guitars and doing whatever they can for whatever change they can get. Go do that shit. Then you can be the main character. You can dance in the street all damn day. I would love to see how many people give you money.
Is there going to be a live stream on the 21st, Amy? Yeah, I think so. I think that's the next one.
He tells
Are
me
you-
when this shit happens.
Is she telling us to wrap it up?
He's like, okie dokie. When's the next one?
Old men have yelled and
Enough.
shaken fist at Sky for plenty of time. We are at almost an hour. Let's see. Okay, that's Baby Spice's birthday. Is it? How do you know that? Why do you know that?
Why are you bringing it up?
Why are you keeping track of her birthday? She's like in her 40s now.
Huh.
This is the point of time where even the Spice Girls are like, we don't talk about
The Spice Girls.
the age. Well, age.
Ah.
They don't want anyone knowing their age. Let's see. Okay.
And your birthday. That makes more sense.
Oh,
Okay.
fair enough. She's in the UK, says Coffee.
I'm in the US. I don't care whose birthday.
Did we decide on what it was? Oh, you said instead of
Yeah, I said rage.
Rage Bait.
Yeah.
That's a good
Yeah.
final addition to the list. So we have a list.
Nice.
I shall read it.
Yes, you will.
Excessive body modding, such as lip fillers and big lumpy butts that apparently might smell bad.
Mhm.
AI slop.
Yep.
Not going anywhere, but
We got it. We should. Yeah.
we can dream.
Mhm.
Subscription models for fucking everything, especially when they're out of control and it doesn't make any sense. Impediments to logging into stuff that you have to log into.
Yes.
That's the other thing. Like some things I can just be like, well, I'm not going to go to your site anymore.
Right.
But like at work and things, we're all stuck with 17 logins and there's nothing you can do about it.
Right.
And then rage bait, which is what all this is, because all we've had is rage this entire episode, this entire live stream. Duncan crashing out.
Yeah. I mean, come on, guys. I've been up to 5 a.m. What do you want from me? Swear to God, you planned this.
Well, Amy, we will see you guys next on Amy's birthday and also Baby Spice's birthday, apparently. She was my favorite Spice Girl. And I think I'm happy with this list.
Okay. Cool.
I don't know if you are, but I don't care.
I'm
gotta
not
write-
happy with anything on that list, but I'm happy that we've narrowed down the things that I can be rageful about. So sweet. That's useful.
Crashing out is, yeah. Amy said, my 15-year-old daughter told me she was about to crash out, and I said, then go to bed. We were both so confused. Like crashing out is like having a crisis or something, or being stressed out. It's just
That's not
lingo.
what that means.
crashing out.
Crashing out means you're tired. It means you're gonna go crash.
I feel accomplished, says Coffee. I
You
don't.
should. You
I
should.
just-
You are the bun bun.
I don't feel like we solved any problems. We just identified problems.
Yeah. Which is all my generation has ever done. We just point fingers. You fucked that up and you fucked up and that's fucked up. Every time I ever tell anyone from my generation, okay, what do you want to do about it?
You know, when you point a finger, there are four fingers. Three fingers.
When you learn to count, that will make sense.
There's some number of indeterminate number of fingers just pointing back at you.
Back at you.
Okay,
All right.
I think we're done.
Love you, Nai. So welcome and bye-bye to Amy for the very first time. And then, as per usual, and forever after,
Knowledge is power.
sleep is overrated.
Bye, everybody.